The wrestling world exploded into absolute chaos when Jade Cargill stepped into the ring for what was supposed to be just another electrifying match, but what happened next left thousands of fans gasping in shock and social media platforms melting down with reactions. Before we dive into this jaw-dropping moment that everyone is still talking about, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you won't want to miss what happens next in the world of professional wrestling. The arena was packed to capacity with fans who had traveled from all corners of the country to witness Jade Cargill in action. The energy was electric as the lights dimmed and her entrance music began blaring through the massive speakers. Cargill, known for her incredible physique and dominating presence in the ring, had been on an unstoppable winning streak that had cemented her status as one of the most formidable athletes in professional wrestling. Her reputation preceded her, and the crowd was absolutely ready to see her deliver another show-stopping performance that would be talked about for weeks to come. As Jade made her way down the ramp, her custom-designed outfit sparkled under the bright arena lights. The costume was an elaborate creation that had reportedly taken designers weeks to perfect, featuring intricate details and strategic cutouts that showcased her athletic build while maintaining the fierce warrior aesthetic she had become famous for. The outfit was meant to be the perfect combination of intimidating and stunning, designed to make a statement before she even threw a single punch. Little did anyone know that this carefully crafted ensemble was about to become the center of one of the most talked about incidents in recent wrestling history. The match began with the usual intensity that fans had come to expect from Jade Cargill. She moved across the ring with the confidence of a champion, executing her signature moves with precision and power. Her opponent was giving her a run for her money, and the back-and-forth action had the crowd on their feet, cheering and chanting with every near fall and dramatic reversal. The atmosphere was reaching fever pitch as both competitors pushed themselves to their limits, determined to walk away victorious. Cameras flashed throughout the arena as fans captured every moment of what they thought would be just another incredible match. Then it happened. During a particularly intense sequence of moves that involved Jade being thrown against the ropes, a collective gasp swept through the entire arena like a tidal wave of shock. The bottom portion of her costume had caught on something, causing a significant tear that immediately became visible to everyone in attendance and the millions watching at home. The wardrobe malfunction was instantaneous and undeniable, and for a brief moment, time seemed to stand still as both the live audience and commentators processed what had just occurred in front of their eyes. What happened next is what truly separated Jade Cargill from the average performer and showed exactly why she commands such respect in the industry. Instead of panicking or allowing the situation to derail the match, she maintained complete composure that would make even the most seasoned veterans proud. Without missing a beat, Jade quickly adjusted what she could while signaling to the referee about the situation. The professional in her refused to let this unexpected incident ruin the match that thousands had paid to see, and she was determined to handle it with the grace and strength that had defined her entire career. The referee immediately called for a brief pause in the action, and ring crew members rushed to assist with emergency repairs. During this unexpected intermission, the crowd showed an outpouring of support that demonstrated the respect and admiration fans had for Cargill. Instead of mockery or inappropriate reactions, the arena erupted in supportive chants of her name, creating a wall of encouragement that echoed through every corner of the venue. This moment of solidarity between performer and audience showcased the best of wrestling fandom and the mutual respect that exists between athletes and the people who support them. Behind the scenes, the production team went into overdrive to handle the situation professionally. Camera operators received quick instructions to adjust their angles while the situation was being addressed, ensuring that the broadcast maintained the dignity of everyone involved. The commentary team, true professionals in their own right, smoothly transitioned into discussing other aspects of the match and Cargill's impressive career accomplishments, filling the time while repairs were being made. Their seamless handling of the unexpected situation helped maintain the flow of the broadcast and kept viewers engaged rather than dwelling on the wardrobe malfunction itself. Within minutes, the ring crew had managed to make temporary repairs that would allow the match to continue safely. Jade emerged from the quick fix looking as determined and focused as ever, ready to finish what she had started. The crowd responded with thunderous applause, appreciating her professionalism and unwavering commitment to delivering the performance they had come to see. This brief interruption had somehow transformed the atmosphere in the arena, creating an even stronger connection between the performer and her fans who were now even more invested in seeing her succeed. The match resumed with renewed intensity, and if anything, Jade seemed even more motivated than before. She unleashed a series of powerful moves that had her opponent reeling, demonstrating that the costume incident had done nothing to shake her confidence or diminish her abilities. Every slam, every throw, every calculated strike was executed with the precision of someone who refused to let an equipment failure define her performance. The crowd fed off her energy, creating an atmosphere that was even more electric than it had been before the interruption. As the match progressed toward its conclusion, Jade hit her signature finishing move with such force that the entire ring shook. The 3 count came, and her arm was raised in victory as the arena exploded with celebration. She had not only overcome her opponent but had also demonstrated incredible mental fortitude by not allowing an embarrassing situation to affect her performance. The victory felt even sweeter because of the adversity she had faced, and the crowd recognized the extra layer of toughness required to push through such a potentially derailing moment. Social media erupted in the hours and days following the match, but the narrative that emerged was overwhelmingly positive. Wrestling fans across the globe praised Jade Cargill for her professionalism and the way she handled the situation with dignity and strength. Trending hashtags celebrated her resilience, and fellow wrestlers from various promotions publicly voiced their support and admiration for how she managed the unexpected challenge. The incident that could have been purely negative was transformed into a testament to her character and professionalism, earning her even more respect throughout the wrestling community. Industry veterans took to various platforms to share their own stories of wardrobe malfunctions and equipment failures throughout their careers, creating a broader conversation about the unpredictable nature of live performance. Many emphasized that these moments are an inevitable part of professional wrestling and that how a performer handles them is what truly matters. The solidarity shown by the wrestling community highlighted the shared understanding that live entertainment always carries the risk of technical issues, and the true measure of a professional is their ability to adapt and overcome in real time. Costume designers and wardrobe specialists within the wrestling industry also chimed in about the challenges of creating outfits that must withstand intense physical activity while still looking spectacular under bright lights. The conversation expanded beyond this single incident to examine the complex requirements of wrestling attire, which must balance aesthetics, durability, safety, and freedom of movement. This educational aspect of the discussion helped fans appreciate the numerous considerations that go into every aspect of a wrestling performance, from the moves in the ring to the gear worn during competition. Behind the scenes, Jade reportedly handled the situation with humor and perspective, understanding that unexpected things happen in live performance. Sources close to the situation indicated that she met with her design team to review what went wrong and implement changes to prevent similar issues in future matches. Her professional approach to problem solving, even in the aftermath of an embarrassing moment, further demonstrated the work ethic and attention to detail that had helped her rise to the top of her profession. Rather than dwelling on what went wrong, she focused on solutions and improvements moving forward. The incident also sparked conversations about the double standards that sometimes exist and how wardrobe malfunctions are treated depending on who experiences them. Many commentators pointed out that while some performers might face ridicule or have such moments held against them indefinitely, the overwhelming support for Jade showed progress in how fans and media approached these situations. The emphasis remained on her athletic performance and professional response rather than sensationalizing the malfunction itself, setting a positive precedent for how similar situations might be handled in the future. In the weeks following the match, Jade Cargill returned to action with new and improved ring gear that maintained her signature style while incorporating enhanced construction techniques. Her first appearance in the updated costume was met with enthusiastic approval from fans who appreciated both the aesthetic appeal and the obvious attention paid to durability. She addressed the incident briefly in interviews, thanking fans for their support and emphasizing that such moments come with the territory of live performance, handle them with grace, and moved forward stronger than before. The match itself, aside from the costume incident, was recognized as one of the better performances of that particular event. Wrestling analysts broke down the technical aspects of the bout, praising the storytelling, the athletic execution, and the chemistry between both competitors. The fact that Jade was able to maintain such high-quality work despite the distraction spoke volumes about her training, mental preparation, and overall skill level. Her ability to compartmentalize and stay focused on delivering for the fans showcased the mindset of a true champion who refuses to let external factors compromise performance quality. Merchandise sales for Jade Cargill reportedly saw an uptick in the aftermath of the incident, with fans wanting to show their support through purchasing her branded items. This commercial response demonstrated that the situation, handled properly, had actually strengthened her connection with the fan base rather than damaging it. The wrestling industry took note of how authenticity and vulnerability, when combined with professionalism and skill, can actually enhance rather than diminish a performer's appeal to audiences who appreciate realness in an often scripted entertainment form. Other wrestlers began sharing their own experiences with equipment failures and unexpected challenges during matches, creating a sense of camaraderie and shared experience within the industry. These stories help normalize the reality that live performance involves inherent risks and unpredictability, and that even the most carefully planned events can go awry in unexpected ways. The collective acknowledgement of these challenges helped remove some of the stigma around technical difficulties and reinforced the idea that how one responds to adversity matters more than the adversity itself. Training facilities and wrestling schools incorporated discussions about handling unexpected situations into their curriculum, using Jade's response as an example of professional conduct under pressure. Aspiring wrestlers learned that mental preparation and the ability to adapt on the fly are just as important as physical conditioning and move execution. The incident became a teaching moment for the next generation of performers, illustrating that a career in wrestling requires preparation for literally anything that might happen once you step through those ropes. Fan communities organized charity fundraisers and positive campaigns using the incident as a springboard to celebrate resilience and professionalism in sports entertainment. These grassroots efforts to turn a potentially negative situation into something positive reflected the best aspects of fandom and community building. The wrestling world demonstrated that it could rally around performers during difficult moments and transform challenges into opportunities for growth, support, and meaningful conversation about the realities of live performance. Months later, when discussing career highlights and defining moments, Jade Cargill acknowledged that the costume incident, while embarrassing in the moment, taught her valuable lessons about resilience, community support, and the importance of maintaining composure under pressure. She credited the experience with making her mentally stronger and more prepared for whatever challenges might arise in future performances. Her mature perspective on the situation further elevated her status as a role model for aspiring athletes who would inevitably face their own unexpected challenges. The entire episode ultimately reinforced several important truths about professional wrestling and live entertainment in general. Technical difficulties and equipment failures are inevitable when performing physically demanding acts in elaborate costumes under intense conditions. The true measure of a performer lies not in avoiding problems but in how gracefully and professionally they handle issues when they arise. Fan support and community solidarity can transform potentially damaging situations into moments that strengthen rather than weaken the bond between performers and audiences. And finally, authenticity and vulnerability, when combined with skill and professionalism, create connections that scripted perfection can never achieve. If you found this story as compelling as thousands of others did and want to stay updated on all the latest happenings in the world of professional wrestling, make sure to subscribe to our channel right now so you never miss another incredible moment from inside and outside the ring.